wondering why I have this like hat thing on, it's because this fucking wig was literally so tangly, and they charged me almost $100 for it, right? And they said it was supposed to be quality, but like after literally a week, they started to get tangled. Like, I did a question thing on Instagram, and yeah. So the question was, did you guys want to see a mukbang with my friends? No, they were over Sunday for my friend Kayla's birthday. We were not in the right state of mind, if you know what I mean. So I guess before I get into the story time, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. So I am 19 years old. I was born in Washington, D.C. I was raised in Maryland. I have 2 little brothers. I'm the oldest. And I got a 14-year-old brother and a 7-year-old brother. I think he's 7. 7? Yeah, he's 7. I don't know. But yeah, I live in Jersey now for the time being. I don't know why. I like it, but some of the things are very annoying. Like, the people are so annoying, but like there's certain parts of Jersey that are good. So, I don't know. You see this? Like, what? This is not quality hair. This is... Yeah, I live with my dad and my mom too. Like, they're together, because everybody's always asking me if they're divorced or if they're separate, and no, they're not. Like, it's so annoying, so annoying. So, yeah. I'm going to get into the story, but I am going to be doing my makeup while I do it. I don't know why I'm doing my makeup, and it's like 8:44 p.m. So I don't know why I'm doing my makeup just to take it off. Like, I have nowhere to go. Like, my boyfriend's fucking sleeping. My mom and dad are out. I'm just basically babysitting. Like, I don't even know where my own boyfriend is. Here was how I lost the big, and that is a absolute shit show. So I don't even know where to start. Like, it's such a bad story, and I try to forget about it, but like, literally, this is Sephora brand, by the way. This is my favorite foundation. If you're looking for a cheap foundation that's quality, Sephora has this one for $20. Now, it does run out a lot, so I have to like keep buying it every time I get paid, every 2 weeks. But it's really good, like, coverage-wise. Like, I can put this on all damn good. Maybe just one touch-up, which is, like, that. I use this one, e.l.f. And everything I have is basically e.l.f. Like, literally e.l.f. Like, everything is, like, e.l.f. So, sponsor me, e.l.f. I just like their makeup. They make really good makeup, especially for, like, dark-skinned women. So, I'm gonna start my foundation on this brush. I get my brushes from Amazon. They range from, like, 11 to, like... 40, 50, 60, I don't know. But they're really good brushes, like the cheap ones, so. Okay, so you guys wanted to hear the story, so I might as well get into it. It's going to be a lot of drama and just the absolute most. Okay, so I was 17. Yes, a lot of people think it was, when I was younger, but it actually really was. I'm putting so much on right now, and I don't even know why, because I'm not going anywhere. It actually wasn't. So, I was dating this guy. I'm not going to say who his name is. Actually, no. Let's call him Pete. I was dating this guy named Pete, and I had just turned 17, and I was working at Burger King, and we both had a mutual friend that worked at Burger King, right? So, I'm doing my thing, cashiering, and this cute guy walks in, and I'm like, single. So, and like I don't know if you guys know this, but like most of the guys in my school are very, very, very weird. Like, it's bad. Like, no. So, go up to my friend, and I'm like, hey, who's that? He's cute. Because, like, come on now. You only live once, so you might as well make the first move. Like, I hate when girls sit there, and they're like, oh, I should wait for him to ask. No, bitch. You ask him out. So, yeah, I sit there, and I'm like, who's that guy? He's cute as fuck. And my friend's like, that's Pete. So, I'm like, okay. And we haven't talked since the September of 2017, which is right after I met my current boyfriend. So this is when I first turned 17. Using Pro Concealer. I just grabbed this out the beauty supply. I don't even know if it really, like, is my shade, but I just like the way it looked. And I saw every other beauty guru with it, so I wanted to be cute and bougie, too. Even though I'm ugly. So, yeah. And if you're gonna sit there and comment about how the fuck I put this shit on, guess what? I don't care, because I put it on the way I put it on, and guess what? I like it. So I'm like, who's that? And he's like, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, he's cute. I like him. And he's like, and then my friend is like, we're just going to call my friend Jay. My friend Jay's like, well, why don't you go over there and bring him a sandwich? So I'm like, because at the Burger King I worked at, the manager literally went in the back and wouldn't care. Like, we would have free food, free shakes all the time. Like, it was good. Like, I actually really missed that job. I was like 16, 17. Like, literally maybe 2 weeks away from turning 17 is when I met him. So, yeah. So, basically, I'm like, okay. So, I bring him a Whopper because I think the car, because I had to drive through, so I think that car didn't want that sandwich. And, like, it was a good sandwich, so I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm not going to eat it because, like, I don't like Whopper Juniors. I think they're nasty. I bring him the sandwich, and I'm like, here's your sandwich, da-da-da. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think the mutual friend may have given him a hint that I liked him. And I was so nervous, like, oh my god, like, guys, I was so nervous. Because, like, before him, I dated, but, like, I dated mostly online. So it was, like, and, like, I wasn't, I don't know. I was, like, I was getting out of my emo phase, because I was a sophomore. So I was getting out of my emo phase, and, yeah. So, this is the, Fit Me by Maybelline powder. Very good powder. I highly recommend it. It is as good as the Laura Mercier powder. Like, it's very good. Like, I'm, like, in love with it. I don't know. I just think it covers my face. Like, it sets my face while matching my skin tone, so there's no, like, flashback. So, I don't know. I just think it's really nice. So, I go over there to him, and I'm like, hey, here's your sandwich. And he's like, okay, cool. So, I'm like, ooh. So then, after that, I can't remember what happened. I think he asked me for my number. No, I sat at the booth because the manager was in the back, and, like, the Burger King I worked at was always dead. Like, always dead. So, my tit's itching, sorry. So, I sat in the back with him, and we talked for a little bit, and then my manager comes out and, like, what are you guys doing? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, shut the fuck up, go back in the back, and sit there and fucking jerk off to the fucking training videos. I don't fucking know. So, my manager tells me to go back to, it was like, can you just sweep and then you can go? Because, like, it was already time for me to leave anyway. Like, because I was 16, I could only work so many hours. Fluffy brush, taking a fluffy brush. I'm going to do my eyeshadow. This palette I got off of Amazon. It's really dirty, but it's very, very good. I think this is supposed to be a dupe of the Huda palette, but it's really, really good. Like, as you can see, I use this for my eyebrows, this for blush and eyeshadow, and, like, these I use as highlights. And then these sometimes I use as, like, transition shades. But just side note. Anyway, we start talking. Then he asked me to hang out. So, I'm like, okay. So, it's the end of my shift. I lie and tell my mom that I'm going to stay an extra hour later. I think I lied because I wasn't ready to tell my mom. Because, like, before that, I never really, like, dated like that. So, I didn't want to, like, break it to my mom. My mom start, like, you know, acting how, like, moms act. So, I didn't want to say anything. Like, I think I told her I was, like, staying late or something. And she was going to come pick me up because she was my ride. Alright, at first, he picks me up and he lets me use his vape. Now, I had never vaped before meeting him. I still don't do it. It's just not something I ever really got into. Like, so don't get mad if you, like, vape or smoke juice or whatever the fuck. You guys know what I like to do. So, yeah, I sit there and I inhale it and I cough so badly. Literally the worst cough you could think. Like, think about it like an 80-year-old smoker. Like, I'm coughing like, like, bad. Like, it's bad. It's bad. He's like, oh my god, are you alright? And I'm thinking I'm gonna, because I had never done vape before. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna get cancer, like, immediately. Because, like, I don't know. I just, like, always assumed that I would get cancer like that. He's like, oh my god, are you alright? Are you alright? Are you alright? And I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Because I'm not, like, hurt. But, like, it just took me a minute. Remember when I said everything I had was e.l.f.? e.l.f. eyelid primer, $4. Boom, bitch. I probably should have put this on before I did all the extra steps, but fuck it. So then after that, we walked to this little ice cream shop. It was so cute. Like they had really good ice cream there. They had toys. So we go to this little ice cream shop and he orders the ice cream. Of course, I think I had $3, but I think I lost it or dropped it or whatever because I couldn't find it in my pocket. So he's like, let me pay for you. This fool pulls out $3 too. The guy lets us and ends up letting us go because I guess he was like, you know what, fuck it, I own it, whatever. I don't think he really cares. So shout out to him. That's a really cute ice cream place. When I find out the name, I'm gonna go there and take a Snapchat of it. Okay, I'm using this champagne color on my lid. This is like a look that I always do. Like I always do this look. Even for homecoming in my intro, I always do this look. We talk a little bit. He tries to get me to use his vape again. I do. I almost died. Blah 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 blah. So now it's the weekend of my 17th birthday. I ordered this really cute outfit, and we have been talking on the phone. So I'm like, fuck it. No. He asked me out. He was like, do you want to go see a movie? So I was like, okay. And at the time, 50 Shades of Grey was playing. So I was like, let's go see 50 Shades of Grey. So then we do. And I'm going to fast forward this. I ended up showing up late because I think my parents' car was being weird or whatever. So my mom drops me off. We go see the movie. He's very respectful. Now, I thought, because like I was nervous. Like it was like my first real date. So I was nervous. So I'm like, nothing happened. So he's very respectful. I was like, okay. So he hugs me, blah, 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 blah. Date goes on. Then we're getting to the juicy parts. Right before I met my boyfriend. Literally, the next month I was going to meet him, and I didn't even know it. Crazy. So, this eyelid always fucks up. I hate this eyelid. He was like, do you want to come over? So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come over, whatever. So, I had to take an Uber because he lived far away. But I never, like, took Uber before. So, I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to get kidnapped and, like, gangbanged and raped and shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It ends up being a really cool guy. Like, we talked the whole way. Like, yeah, it was fun. Like, I just genuinely enjoyed it. This mascara my mom gave me, and I don't know where she got it from, but I also have a e.l.f. mascara, which works the exact same. So, like, yeah. Go over to his place, and we're watching Netflix or whatever, and, y'all can put you guys can put two and two together. And I'm gonna go ahead and be completely blunt with you guys. That was the worst. Like, I literally just, like, wanted to die. Like, ew, I cringe just thinking about it. See how nice this makes my eyes just look? Oh, there's, like, dust. Hold on. I was like, oh my god, that shit was the smallest, most, that's like the second person. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, that was the first person, but then the second person was the same situation. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What was that? I was like, what was that? I was like, is there, like, more? And you guys remember that one episode of Family Guy where Stewie's with Connie D'Amico? And she's like, is that it? Or is there more underneath? Like, that's what I was feeling like. This is bronzer. I just use this as, like, a natural highlighter. Because it, like, naturally looks like highlighter. But, like, I have highlighter. It's somewhere. So I'm like, are you kidding me? That shit was horrible. Like, horrible. Like, bad. Like, and I'm thinking it's just me. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. No, I had hope. I was like, okay, maybe it was just me. Because it was, like, the first time that it was just going to be, like, terrible in general. Because I did look that up. And I did read online that it was going to be, like, bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So I was like, okay. And, like, nobody ever in here, like, ever explained it to me because, like, I'm the only girl. So there's, like, no need to explain it to me. So I'm like, okay. Maybe it's just me. So I go back over there. Look how tangly this shit's getting already. So I go back over there. And he's chilling. Da-da-da. We eat some food. I think we got Chinese. And kissing. And I will say this. He was a very good kisser. Like, he was really good. This is the Fit Me blush. It's not good. But I just put it on just because. I feel like my cheeks, like, bare. And I don't like... I like wearing blush because I feel like it, like, brings a pop color to my face. So I go over there again and oh my god. Again, same exact situation. I thought it was just me and I'm like, no, it's not just me. You're just awful. So I'm like, and he's like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? Are you okay? You're acting weird. You're acting strange.